Alright, let's do a detailed overview of the Y-axis mounts. As always, everybody, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Do me a solid and like, subscribe, share, comment, good, bad, I don't care. But if you give me a negative, at least let me know what I did wrong. Maybe I can change it. Alright, so this is the Y mount. As you can see, this is 3D printed plastic. Well, I guess you can't even really see that it's 3D printed. Maybe I can get in and tight enough. Not really, huh? Yeah, there you go. Just see the layers. Now the yellow part was actually put through the acetone vapor bath, so a little bit shinier, less layering, but the green is not put through the acetone vapor bath. Alright, so this is the fixed mount. Ball screws that they come machined. They come with a flat spot. It's the ball screw, and then on the fixed end there's a flat spot, and then after that flat spot there's a short threaded area, and the threaded area may even be inside this fixed nut. And if you get the fixed nut kit, the fixed ball screw nut assembly, bearing assembly, there will be a jam nut in the kit. And on that jam nut, and I can't really see it in this picture, but it's right down there, there's an Allen set screw. Now in this particular one, there'd be no way to actually use double jam nuts, so just locked it down with that Allen set screw. And then this is an anti-vibration motor coupler. So basically what this nut does, and this jam nut and everything else, is it makes it so that the screw cannot slide back and forth in this assembly. It's locked here. That way there's no axial load on this motor. There's no really load other than rotational on this motor. So really the main part of this whole assembly is right here. Alright, now I mean, I don't know, I suppose I could put some wrenches on it and twist this guy and break the crap out of it, but this is actually a very nice solid little mount setup. Alright, and this was the first one I did with this on this side, just like this, and it's staying. I like it. The only thing I think I would change if I could is I would make everything lower. Unfortunately, without changing the whole mounting system for the Y-axis, that's not really in the cards. That is a possibility, however. It'd be a definite different mounting setup and be a lot more grinding and this, that, and the other. It is a possibility, though. If I were to do this again, I would allow for more up and down adjustment, because I made it two size. Measured everything out, went off some models on the internet, did my own measurements, compared them, and made a test plate, basically a real thin plastic piece, make sure everything lined up properly, and went ahead and printed it, and it works. It works good. Alright, so then this was the second one I did. I was like, alright, well then let's get fancy. So, and as you can see, I really did kind of go all out on this guy here. So you can see the, whoops, you can see the boogers down here. That's from sticking to the container doing the acetone vapor bath. Anyway, no, those aren't 8s. Those would have been mounting screws for the fixed nut. Anyway, I was not really pleased with the overall rigidity of this. I mean, you know, hindsight is 20/20 type of deal. Now, don't get me wrong. This is a sturdy little fixture, but I can feel just a teeniest bit of flex in there. When I mean teeny, I mean teeny. Even this little ledge I designed in there so that there was actually a little little tray that actually sits in there and makes all the coolant go right back into the channel of the bed. So basically that tray would have came down to right there. Now this guy I did anyway, like I said. Oh, the other issue I didn't like with it is that I had a hell of a time getting it on and off if I wanted to screw with stuff. Getting to the screws that actually held the mount to the table was just an absolute pain in the nugget. So we moved to design number 2 for this guy, and here it is. Basically what this is nearly the exact same thing, except without the front trough area, and I put in that stiffening ridge right there, basically to tie, and you can see it goes down and up. So it really ties the front and the back together a lot more. I did increase the rigidity quite a bit. I mean, I don't know exactly how much. And I didn't put this through the acetone bath, so you can see the layering on this. There you go. You can see the layering on it, and I did it at a 0.4 print layer. Wasn't really too concerned about it. Just starting to get warm. So anyway, and then on both axes, I made it so that I could use a spacer to get my mounting right. And I could, in this case, probably in this side, take that spacer off altogether. And this one is actually just perfect than this side here. But that spacer is, I mean, it's not really necessary, but it does space the that little lip that is on the that boss, I guess is the appropriate term, that's on the face of these motors. So that is the X and the Y, and I will try to get, like I said, I'm going to take these slides apart. I will be taking the whole machine basically back down to nothing, and lapping in the ways a little bit. And don't get me wrong, they are pretty smooth right now, but you know, every little bit helps. Alright, well, you know, like I said, I do appreciate you watching. I hope you learned something. If I'm mistaken on something, make sure you comment and let me know. It happens occasionally. Yeah, quite a bit if you ask my wife. All the time, I'll tell you the truth if you ask my wife. But yeah, go ahead, like, share, comment. Have a good night.